Welcome to National Tour Game Racing Insider, your only show for everything NTGR. My name is Weston Mess, and I would like to thank all of the people who watched the debut episode. I really appreciate the feedback, but anyway, let's get into this week's show. This past weekend, the Sprint Cup and Nationwide Series went to Michigan, and the racing was great in both races. The Nationwide Series ran 250 miles, which is 100 laps, with the majority of the laps ran on the green. Frankenstrat came away with his fourth win of the season, honoring recently deceased Jason Leffler in his indicator, displaying the 38. The Viper RKO finished second, followed by Rubbins. I finished fourth. Tennessee finished fifth after having some problems with his car in the closing laps. Agent Swag finished sixth in his debut in the 98 for kite racing. The racer formerly known as Davenport Drive, DZS Soul Legacy, finished seventh. Bill's Legend finished eighth, subbing for the Goof. Love Gun finished 9th, White Boy Wasted rounded out the top 10, and Overdrive finished last after lagging out in the opening laps. The Sprint Cup Series ran 191 out of 200 laps under green, with only one caution being for a wreck. The wreck involved me, Overdrive, and Frankenstrat. Overdrive and Frankenstrat got together in turn 3. It was about halfway through the race, and I locked up the tires, and Overdrive ended up coming back down the track. And I slid right into him. I had nowhere to go. I had the tires locked up. If I would have unlocked it, I would have probably spun out myself. In the end, Rubbins won his second race of the year, the 8th for Rubbins Racing Motorsports. He also becomes the second driver in NTGR history to win in his 50th career start for the Sprint Cup Series. Frankenstrat finished second, and his teammate Ziggy finished third. Fourth was It's Rushy, followed by the Viper RKO, rounding out the top 5. 6th went to Ungoy. 7th was Tennessee. He was the only Toyota in the field. Overdrive finished 8th, and like I said last week, I screwed something up and finished 9th. I got caught early in the race. Tennessee was under Frankenstrat coming out of 4, and they both kind of slowed up a little bit, and Rushy shot the gap in between them, and I tried following him, and Tennessee ended up sliding into me, and he got into my left side and sent me off into the outside wall, and I ended up hitting the wall, breaking the rotor. I had to come down, got caught 2 laps down, and with the whole race going in the green, it's kind of hard to gain your laps back, especially with this level of competition that we have in the league. All in all, it was great racing. This week only the Cup guys will be racing when the NTGR SCS, which is the National Tour Game Racing Sprint Cup Series, heads out to Wine Country for the first road course race of the season. We're running 110 laps, which is the full distance at Sonoma Raceway. It'll be an interesting race. My one to watch is going to be Overdrive. My stud is going to be Frankenstrat, and my dud for the second consecutive week in a row will be me. This week is my last race subbing for Focus Chris in the 24 for Rushy Racing. I'd like to thank them for the opportunity personally. Try to get some brownie points and see if I can get the 88 car. Thank you all for watching NTGR Insider. Be sure to look up our website. The link will be in the description below. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to this and the official NTGR YouTube. You can go to YouTube. There will be an annotation on the screen. You can click that and go and subscribe and check out our races and everything. And we'll see you next week after Sonoma.